Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This video was really exciting for me to make because it's something I've never done before, and that is closing my Apple Watch rings for 30 consecutive days. In the 2+ years I've had my watch, this one right here, I've never closed my rings for 30 days straight. I've never gotten that badge, and I thought enough is enough. I've wanted to do this for so long, so we're just gonna do it. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know I love doing challenges, week-long challenges, month-long challenges. I did a marathon that was, like 5 or 6 months, so I love challenges around here. So if you have any other challenge suggestions, let me know in the comments. But without further ado, please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video if you like it, and let's get on with the video. Okay, so Monday, the first day, I decided to get up early and start with a bang. So I got up early before work and I went on a run around the neighborhood. I went about 1.5 miles. And then when I came back, I did an ab workout in our backyard. At the end of the day, I still had some calories to burn though. So I did stand and walk in place in our living room while I watched some TV. On Tuesday, I decided to get up early again, but this time I went on a walk around the neighborhood with my coffee, and it was really relaxing and really nice. And then in the evening after work, I went to the gym and went on the elliptical for a little while. And those two things combined were enough for me to close my rings for the day. On Wednesday is when we started to take it up a notch. So Chris and I decided from that day forward to go to the gym 4 times a week at 5 a.m. So this day, on Wednesday, we decided to do a push day. So we went to the gym and we did bench presses and other various push exercises. I tried to film some of it in the gym, but you'll see throughout this video, I don't love to film things at the gym because I don't like to get people in the background and things of that nature. So after our workout, Chris had to go to PT, so I decided to walk on the treadmill for a little bit. And between the workout and then puttering around the house throughout the day, I was able to close my rings by the time I went to bed. Thursday was a little bit of a mixed bag. I didn't wake up early, so instead, after work, I went on a walk throughout the neighborhood and then came back and did a Pilates workout. I'm really trying to diversify my workouts because I love to run and walk and go to the gym, but I've been trying to implement new exercises. So I'm recently obsessed with the Stairmaster, and I'm trying out Pilates, and I've been doing a little bit of yoga, and I'm trying to really just move my body in different ways instead of just like going to the gym every single day. You know what I mean? So I did the Pilates workout. After these workouts, I did have to walk in place in my living room for a little bit because it turns out, I learned very quickly that working from home and doing all my work from home, all my schoolwork from home, and like puttering around the house does not burn as many calories as I thought it did. It burns like no calories at all. So by the time I got to the end of the day, even with that workout, I did have to walk in place for quite some time, but I was able to close them, so I was proud of myself. On Friday, we decided to get up early and go to the gym again. So we got up at 5, and this was a leg day. So we did various leg exercises at the gym. This is the only one that I got video of, but we did do more than this, I promise. And that gym session, combined with just the daily calories that I burn throughout my day, I was able to close my rings again. Saturday, no surprise, we went to the gym again, but this time it was a pull day, so I warmed up by doing sprint intervals on the treadmill for about 10 minutes, and then we did a pull day. So I think I burned all my calories just from that. So I ended the day way over my goal, so I was proud of that. Sunday was much more of a chill day. I wanted to just take it easy and round out the week in a nice relaxing way. So in the evening, I went on a long walk by myself, and then I did have to come home and walk in place for a while that night. It's becoming a theme. We're seeing a theme, having to walk at night in front of the TV, but you gotta do what you gotta do to close your rings. I was just happy to round out the first week with, my rings closed every day, so we were on track. So I was very happy about that. So week 1 was a success. All right, in week 2, on Monday, we got up early and went to the gym at 5 a.m. and it was another leg day. So we did these various leg exercises. We did leg extensions and leg presses and various other leg exercises. And then after Chris had to leave for PT, I went on the Stairmaster for about 15 minutes. I didn't close my move ring at the gym, but I did close my exercise ring, and I was able to close my rings by the end of the day. On Tuesday, we didn't wake up early, so instead I had to go work out after work. So I braved the gym at 5 p.m., which I hate to do because it's so crowded, but instead of doing a weight-focused workout, I did cardio. And since I've been obsessed with the Stairmaster recently, I decided to do a really long Stairmaster workout. And I actually got a new award for the most calories burned on the Stairmaster. So I was very happy with that, very tired, and I think it was a great way to sweat it out after my long work day, because work has been super crazy. I don't know if you watched my other videos, but I was working part-time and going to grad school part-time, but now I switched to full-time work with half-time, part-time grad school. So anyway, I've been very busy and very stressed, so this challenge might not be the best time to do this because I've been very busy and stressed, but at the same time, it's the perfect time to do this because I find that working out is a good stress reliever for me. So anyway, I was very happy to get that award, and I was feeling strong at this point. On Wednesday, we did a chest day at the gym, bright and early, of course. I only filmed this one exercise, but as per usual, I assure you, we did do more than that. And then per usual, when Chris had to leave for PT, I did get on the treadmill. I just forgot to film that part, but I did do about 20 minutes on the treadmill. And by the time I went to bed, I did have to kind of walk around the house a little bit, but I was able to barely close my move ring, but I did get there. On Thursday is when things started to get a little more stressful, just momentarily. After work, I still hadn't, moved my body or worked out for the day, so I had a long way to go on my move ring. And so we decided to take a family walk, a long-ish family walk. It's still really hot, but we decided to go as far as we could. But yeah, we went on a long family walk, and then I did have to do quite a bit of schoolwork that night. So I did my schoolwork after the walk, but then at around 11:15, I remembered that I still had to close the rest of my rings. I still had a long way to go, and so I did record that. So I'll switch to that footage right now. Okay, I'm in a predicament. It's 11:23 on October 11th, and I've been working on homework for the last few hours, lots of hours. And as you just saw, I took a leisurely walk when Chris got home from work, but since then I just completely forgot about it, and I didn't burn that many calories on that walk, so I still have 160 calories to burn in the next 37 minutes. Can I do it? I don't know. I'm going to pause my homework and walk in place, jog in place for a little bit. I would be really sad if I didn't get it done today. My exercise ring and my stand ring are both closed, so I just need to jog in place for a long time until I hit 160 calories. I did it. I did it. Yeah, so as you can see, it was very stressful. At the end, I was literally sprinting in place for the last little bit there, but I was able to get it literally at 11:59. I had never been so stressed. I was gonna be so mad at myself if I didn't get it, but thank God, praise the Lord above, I did get it, barely. That's probably the closest call that I had the entire month. On Friday, we rounded out the week with a trip to the gym early in the morning, and this was sort of a miscellaneous day. It was a leg day, but we kind of took it easy. We did a lot of abs, some cardio, some legs, kind of just bounced around without a plan, which is really not what you want to do, but we were just kind of feeling tired and just wanted to do what felt good for our bodies, because later in the day after I got off work, we did have to drive up to Fort Worth for the weekend. So it was nice to move our bodies in the morning and get our rings pretty much closed before the day even started, because we knew we were going to be in the car for 2.5 hours later in the day. But by the time we got to Fort Worth and got settled in and everything, my rings were closed, so that was really great. On Saturday in Fort Worth, we went to the gym that Chris's mom goes to. So we started out with some cardio as a warm-up, and then we had a really intense leg day. It was a really small gym with only 2 people in there besides us, so I didn't feel comfortable filming. It's one of those, boutique gyms, really small gyms. So I didn't feel comfortable in the weight section filming, but I did film us warming up. And then later in the day, I was hanging out with my friend and we went rock climbing. She took me rock climbing for the first time ever. I fell in love with it. I really hope to go rock climbing a lot from here on out. I think it was really fun and just a different way to test your limitations, I guess. It's just different from any other exercise that I do, so I think it was really great to switch it up. On Sunday, we had to drive back to Fort Hood, so I didn't get a workout or anything done in the morning or afternoon. So when we got back after our drive, I went on a long walk at sunset, and it was really nice because we had been sitting in the car, so it felt really nice to stretch my legs. And the sunset was absolutely beautiful, probably one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. But yeah, it was a little stressful because I was closing my rings late in the day and I really hate doing that, but I did close them, so that's all that matters. And yeah, now we're on to week 3. All right, so on Monday of week 3, I waited until after work to do my workout, and I did a ab workout in our backyard, and then I did have some schoolwork to do, but I still had a lot of my calories to burn for my move ring. So I was watching lectures and walking in place at the same time, and then I would take a break to walk in front of the TV and then do work and then take a break to walk. So yeah, not my most planned out day, but what matters is that I'm closing the rings and I'm getting the movement in and I'm staying dedicated to this challenge. So definitely not the way that I prefer to do things, but as you can see, I leave things until the last minute apparently, so I have a lot of walking in place to do multiple days a week. Y'all, that was too much. I'm never doing that ever again. And look, apparently I've never closed my move ring 15 days in a row, so I got a new award. I'm starting to feel like a broken record, but on Tuesday we got up early again and went to the gym. It was an upper body push day, and I don't know what happened, but we were so tired this morning, and so I was really struggling with my bench press. Like, I did one at a slightly higher weight, which is still like a really low weight for most people, and I was struggling so much. Chris had to spot me the whole time on like a weight that I can usually do more easily than this morning, but yeah, we got through it. Another night, another late night walk in my living room after studying and work and other things. Wednesday of this week was an early leg day again. So we did hip thrusts and leg extensions and various other things. And then once Chris had to go to PT, I walked on the treadmill for a little bit. Again, I forgot to get footage of that, but yeah, not exciting. I just walked for about 15 minutes on the treadmill at a slow-ish pace, like 3 miles per hour. Thursday was hard because it was raining all day, which we are very grateful for the rain because we've been in a drought for months now, but it was just raining on and off all day and like thunderstorm raining, not just like sprinkling. But it also wasn't an early gym day for us. It was a day off at the gym, so after work I tried to go on a walk because I thought that there was a break in the rain because my office faces a different direction, and from my window it looked really, not really clear, but it didn't look like it was going to actively rain. So I got dressed and went out the door for a walk, and then immediately, like 2 minutes after I started my walk, these big clouds started coming towards me and I thought they were going away from me. So I definitely didn't check the radar close enough. Yeah, it was just a huge wall of clouds. So I went home and walked in place a little bit instead. And then finally, like an hour later, it actually did start to clear up. So we went on a family walk and there was a beautiful rainbow above our house. So that was really pretty. So yeah, it was just a really chill day again. On my chill days, as you can tell, I like to just go on walks. So it was really nice that there was a break in the rain and that we were able to go on a family walk. If we thought we were tired at the gym on Wednesday morning, we were really tired on Friday morning. I love this clip of Chris because he just looks like so out of it. We were so tired on Friday morning, but we did push through. We did get to the gym bright and early, but because we were so tired, I didn't burn as many calories as I wanted to. So I definitely had to move extra that day. I didn't like walk in place or anything, but I walked on the treadmill for a little bit after our workout. And every time I would like go get water from the kitchen, you know, I'd do a couple lunges here, a couple lunges there, so that by the end of the day, I barely closed my move ring and my exercise ring, but we got there. Saturday was fun because it was Chris's birthday actually. So it was fun that he wanted to actually go to the gym with me and like I didn't have to drag him there. But yeah, we got up early and went to the gym. It was a nice leg day, but when we got back from the gym, we did have a lot of cleaning up to do. And like yard work and stuff because we were having people over for his birthday. So Chris took the weed eater to the yard and then I mowed, and I did count mowing as activity. I just counted as other on my Apple Watch. So it was very easy to close my rings. I closed my ring, my exercise ring and my move ring like super early in the morning, like by 11, which was helpful because for the rest of the day I didn't have to think about it and we could just enjoy his birthday. So Saturday was a really good day. On Sunday the 21st, Chris, Mari, and I took a family walk around the neighborhood, but of course it wasn't enough. So when I came back, I had to walk in the living room. It's Sunday night, and once again, I am walking while watching TV. We're gonna watch Silence of the Lambs. I've never seen it before. It's starting to get into spooky season, so we're gonna watch scary movies between now and Halloween. We're just gonna ramp it up. I only need 125. I only need 125 calories. So I'll probably have to walk for 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. I eventually got it, but you know, I was just tired at this point of not burning enough calories on our walks because we live in Texas right now, so it's really, really hot outside. So 20 minutes in the evening is basically our threshold, especially when we take our dog. So yeah, I wasn't happy about it, but another week was done. Just got it, week 4, here we come. All right, week 4. So on Monday, hi Mari. On Monday, we went on a run together around our neighborhood when it stopped raining, and I thought it was a really nice change of pace because we don't really get to run anymore, run together anymore, so that was really nice. And then when we got back, I still had calories to burn, of course, so I did an ab workout in our backyard, and yeah, it was really fun, and I really enjoyed that workout. On Tuesday, we had an early gym session again, and it was push day this day. But at this point, I feel like we had really gotten into a routine at going to the gym in the morning, and I still, right now as I'm recording this, really love going to the gym early in the morning. I've always been someone who likes working out in the morning, but 4:30 is a little early for me. Like maybe if we could bump it to 6, that'd be nice, but 4:30, I feel like I've gotten used to 4:30. So anyway, that's a long way of saying that I feel like we got in the groove at this point, and it was a nice workout. On Wednesday, we went to the gym again, and it was a leg day this day. So here are a couple of the exercises that we did. And then once Chris had to go to PT, I walked on the treadmill for a little while. And then at night, well, I'll just show you. Another close call again tonight. I fell asleep on the couch, just woke up and it's 11:40 and I have 20 more calories. So it'll be easy, but now I have to go from falling asleep on the couch to burning 20 calories. On Thursday, I made sure to stay active throughout the day when I was working because we didn't go to the gym in the morning, and I knew that I would have a lot of calories to burn after work, and I didn't want to walk in front of the TV. So I made sure to move around a lot during the day, and then after work we went on a family walk again, but it was really hot, so when I got back I did a stretching / yoga session, and it felt really nice. And between all of those things, I was able to close my rings. Of course it was a close call again, but I mean, I still did it. I was 1 calorie, I beat it by 1 calorie at like 11:45, but hey, I did it. I somehow didn't get any footage from that Friday. It was a leg day at the gym, but I just did not feel like filming anything. I was really tired and just like not in the mood at all. I was feeling a little grumpy. So yeah, here is my proof that I did close my rings on Friday. On Saturday, I was really craving just one of those workouts where you go all out and you're just drenched in sweat afterwards, you know? So that's what we did. It was a leg day, and I'll just show you some clips from that now. Nice shoes.
No, nice shoes, you.
After the workout, we walked on the treadmill for about 15 minutes just to cool down. And yeah, I closed my exercise and my move ring just in the morning by like, you know, 11 o'clock. And as you see here, as I did my puzzle, I closed my rings and it was a really good day. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to move away from the sun. This big sun ray came in. On Sunday, we decided to take it a little easy, and we took a walk / hike with our dog in this nature trail by our house. And it's relatively pretty. And it's only about 2.5 miles, and it was really hot outside because we were in Texas. And I didn't burn all of my calories. I didn't close my move ring from that hike, but I closed my exercise ring, and I closed enough of my move ring where, you know, like running errands and puttering around the house closed my ring. Monday of week 5, we woke up early and took a walk together as a family, and it was pretty long. So I moved most of my move ring, all of my exercise ring, and I was able to close my move ring by the end of the day. I don't have proof that I closed my move ring this day, but you'll just have to believe me.
Mari, come here.
Tuesday morning was push day at the gym. I didn't get any footage of that, but at night, you guessed it, I did have to walk in place for quite a while Chris played some video games. I guess that's one way to hang out together after work, is just walking in place. And my dog was being really cute, so here's my dog just for fun. We made it to the last day. Can you even believe it? Because I was having so much trouble believing it. But it was a early leg day at the gym, and I wanted to make this really good workout. So I tried to just work as hard as I could, and I felt like it was a really good workout, and I walked away from it feeling really good. It was important to get a good workout in the morning because that day we were headed 2 hours north to Fort Worth to visit some friends and family. So I knew that we weren't gonna work out in the evening. So it was imperative that we get most of our rings closed in the morning. And I shot a little clip of when I closed my ring, so I'll insert that now. So I drove up to Fort Worth tonight because it's Labor Day weekend, and Chris and I are about to move, so we thought we'd come up to Fort Worth, spend the weekend with friends and family. And I just closed my rings, 31 days. I'll get into it more and talk about my experience, obviously, but I just wanted to come on and say, wow, I did it. I was trying to think of my takeaways from this challenge, and there were some positive and some negative. So I'll start with the negative. The first negative I would say is that it can be really addictive to close your rings. If you have an Apple Watch, you probably know that it is really addictive to close your ring. And this challenge just fueled that even more. I definitely should have seen that coming, and I wasn't surprised at all. But yeah, like midway through to the end, it was just, I would get so mad at myself if it was getting late at night and I still hadn't closed my rings, because I was like, if I don't do this, what does that mean, you know? And I know deep down it's just this arbitrary thing, you're closing your rings, who cares? But like, you have to be in the right mindset, because if you don't close them, you can get down on yourself and then it spirals into whatever, and it just can become a whole thing, you know? The positive is that I moved my body every day in ways that felt really good to me, and that really helped clear my mind because I was really stressed this month as well. So it really helped with stress. It made me feel good mentally, and I just felt really strong and good about myself at the end of the month. Another positive to this, I think, is that I figured out different ways that make me feel good. The way I kind of thought of it was, okay, well, I have to do something today, right? And I went to the gym the last 2 days and I'm sore, or I don't want to go today, so what can I do? Oh, I can go for a run, or I can do abs in my backyard, or I can do yoga, or whatever. So it forced me to switch up my routine, and I think that was a really big positive. So thank you guys for watching. If you did make it this far, please give it a like and consider subscribing. It is free and would help me out a lot. I had a lot of fun making this video. I love these challenge videos, so if you have any challenge ideas, please let me know below. But I think that's it for this video. Let me know how many times you've closed your rings every month. If it's every month, maybe don't tell me, because that'll probably just make me feel bad about myself. But if you've done a challenge like this before, please let me know how it went for you. I would love to know. So yeah, thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.